And ladies and gentlemen, now, a former member of the pioneering under-16 Reg Maxwell swimming pool team, and the man, as we all know, as Heidi's arm candy, it is Mr. Adam Ewart. Distinguished guests, family, friends, and the bear. Heidi and I would like to say a huge thank you to everyone for being here today to help celebrate our very special day together. It's difficult to put into words how much it means to us, and what's made it incredibly overwhelming, especially for Heidi, as you probably would have realised, is it's just the amount of effort that everyone's made to be here today. As it said during the service, we've had people travel from literally all over the world, and it's quite an incredible feeling really to be standing here. But regardless of where you travel from, thank you for coming. It generally means absolutely everything to Heidi and I. So, as I'm sure you're all aware, or some of you are, after 6 years and 20 aborted attempts, I finally proposed to my darling girlfriend at the time, whilst on holiday last February. We decided that we'd surprise my parents in person, so we paid them a visit on our return to the UK. In breaking the news, my dad, not one to be emotional, announced that it was about bloody time, before quickly turning the celebrations from our engagement to Middlesbrough's 3-2 victory over Millwall the day before. While my mum looked on in despair, he quickly pointed out that the last time the Borough won at Millwall was 1973. So this is clearly much more of a reason to get the champagne out. Then, in textbook fashion, he lasted a good 10 to 15 minutes before banning my mum from talking about the wedding again. But, oh, and no bloody blubbering. But in all seriousness, Mum and Dad, I just want to take this opportunity to thank you for everything that you've done for me, the love and the support, and for giving me the opportunities to be the person I am today. You knew what was best for me before I knew myself, and I hope you're as proud of me as long as you both. Morton and Björk, thank you for the excellent job you've done in raising such a wonderful and caring daughter, and providing her with the love and support. She's a credit to you both. Och lite norsk, kanske. Jag vill tacka er för att ha tagit mig in i deras familj och fått mig till att känna mig välkommen. Jag kan säga att det gör Heidi lycklig är min största prioritet. Och lova att ta vara på henne och göra bägge stolta. Jag vill gärna också säga tack till Trond och resten av familjen som är här och också till dig som inte kunde komma hit. That only took me 7 years to write. Well, so far, it's been an amazing day. And anyone who's got married will know just how much time, effort and work is involved in the preparation. Like a lot of men, I did not foresee this. And what's made matters even worse is that Heidi usually gets excited about anything, has been totally uninterested in her own wedding. to the point where it was only 2 weeks ago that she actually stopped looking at pictures of puppies on the internet and started looking at her half of the to-do list. But luckily, we've had a lot of wonderful people on hand to help. Jenny, Mark and Jamie, thank you for being the best bridesmaids that we could ever hope for. I'm sure you'll all agree that they look beautiful today. Thank you for everything you've done for Heidi, not just today in preparation for the wedding, but all the years that your friendship has spanned. I know that it means so much now. So ladies and gentlemen, will you please raise your glasses and join me in a toast to the bridesmaids. The bridesmaids. Special thanks goes to Margaret for doing the wedding invitations and for helping with the stationery. And I should also, at this point, just like to offer my congratulations to Jenny and Nicholas, who became aunt and uncle a couple of hours ago. To Heidi's family in Bergen. Right. Thank you for doing the service music today. And to Chris. She's not paying attention. Thank you for doing the cake. I know how much time you put in and it looks awesome, so thank you very much. To Kang, sorry, Asbo Kang. Two thank yous. Firstly, a big thank you for doing the photography today. And secondly, and most importantly,
Mission you can.
What?
huh? To Asbo Kang. Andrew, thank you for being my groomsman slash usher slash master of ceremonies today. The only thing you've missed out on was best man, so I guess I just had to give you the label really great guy. Thank you for your friendship and support over the last 20 years, and for doing me the honour of being a big part of my special day. Thank you very much. Now, there comes a time in a man's life when he meets that special someone. His one true love, his destiny. That person who will know and understand him for the rest of his life.
Don't say it for this way.
That moment came for me when I met Ivan. 16 years ago in geography class. Needless to say, I was given a friend for life. But it wasn't until a few years down the line that I realised this. You see, initially we were stuck together on what could only be described as the geography losers table. And we were friends more out of desperation because we actually liked each other. Ivan, in his speech, will probably make reference to the fact that I fully deserved my place on this table, and he was unfortunate to be labelled as my friend. I have to say, this is probably true. But over the years, we've shared some pretty amazing experiences which have defined our lives. And to me, the mountaineering trips to Tanzania and Russia have been the most prominent. Perhaps along with our continued battles on the tennis court, which allow me to show my more passive and uncompetitive nature. And by that I mean having a John McEnroe style temper tantrum whenever I lose a point. Or even worse, an Andy Murray style sock. Remember those, Dad? But regardless of how we spent our time together, I've always felt fortunate to be doing it with you and to class you as my best friend. And I feel it's only right that we're here together today for another defining moment. So thank you for the support over the years and for doing me the incredible honour of being my best man. Finally, that leads me on to the star of the show today. My beautiful new wife. Doesn't she look gorgeous, ladies and gentlemen? For those of you who don't know the story, Heidi and I met by utter chance on a night out almost 7 years ago. To this day, I'd like to think that for Heidi it was love at first sight. But the unfortunate truth was that she was so blind drunk that she couldn't actually see anything. Which explains a lot, right? Evidence in the fact that one of the first things that she said to me were those immortal words that every young man longs to hear. You know, you look like a liar would. But not all hope is lost, you see. The first time that I saw my future bride was a magical moment that truly took my breath away. As she fell over on the dance floor, taking Yenny with her, and hitting the head in the process. Needless to say, it was love at first sight for me. And being a true romantic, I picked her up off the dance floor, and the rest, as they say, is history. Or is it? Believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, one of the best in this relationship can be quite arrogant. High maintenance, a bit of a drama queen, Stubborn. They think they know it. From how to hang clothes up properly, to how things should operate in the kitchen. There have also been a few issues to deal with, such as a concerning love for the Backstreet Boys and Twilight, especially Jacob, and a quite worrying love of Raphael Nadal. But luckily, Heidi's been patient, open, and willing to marry me. If you didn't know before today, then you've probably realised by now that I like to turn most things into a joke. But the one thing that I won't joke about is my love for Heidi, and how absolutely amazing she looks today. And of course, how unbelievably lucky I am to be here today. You gave me everything that I ever wanted in life, long before I knew what that was. The last 7 years have made me happier than I ever thought possible, and I look forward to spending the rest of my days by your side. And to quote one of our favourite songs, all that I'm after is a life full of laughter, as long as I'm laughing with you. So thank you for marrying me and loving me so much. And so ladies and gentlemen, will you please be upstanding and join me in a very important toast to my wife and my absolute world, to Heidi.
Adam, position.
Thank you very much. Sit down.
Давай,